Recovery Center, 72 North Pearl Street, if you need to come see us.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. As always, good morning.
Once again, we're here at Capital Recovery Center, and today our segment, as always on Tuesday, don't forget it, is Coffee and Conversation. My name is Craig. I'm one of the recovery coaches here at Capital Recovery Center. Welcome.
My name is Michael. I'm one of the recovery coaches here at Capital Recovery Center. Welcome.
My name is Karen, and I'm also a recovery coach.
All right. So today, again, we got Capital Recovery Center, and we're doing Coffee and Conversation. Go get your coffee, and we can have a conversation. Today, we're going to go over recovery, or conclude the worksheet we've been going over called Recovery and Wellness Lifestyle, a self-help guide. This publication was funded by the United States Department of Health and Human Services and Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administrations, which is SAMHSA, and it was prepared by Mary Ellen Copeland. So all week, or the last few weeks, we've been going over different topics. So today, we're going to look at diet, exercise, sleep, and some simple things you can do to improve the quality of your life. Anything other than that, other announcement, we don't forget about our All Recovery meeting on Thursday at 1 p.m. Again, if you want to be a part of any of these meetings, you can always just click the link, and you can join us on the back end. You can share, comment, like anything that we are doing. We do anything dealing with recovery, re-entry, in that particular field. With that being said, let's go to work.
Let's go to work, y'all. Let's get busy.
Just what we do.
All right.
We do diet, right?
Yes, diet. It says the foods and other substances you put in your body may be affecting the way you feel. Many people have found that they feel much better when they pay close attention to what they put in their body, eliminating some things and adding others. If you feel your diet might be affecting the way you feel, try to become more aware of what you eat and drink. Notice how you feel half an hour or more after you have eaten the food or had that drink. If you notice you don't feel very good, try eliminating it from your diet for a short time. If you feel better not eating this particular food, you may want to avoid it as much as possible. Do you notice that you feel badly after you have eaten certain foods or drank certain beverages like sugar, caffeine, heavily salted, or fatty foods?
Hold on. Let me go back. Thank you. I wanted to say something about, this is very good right here. I've noticed as I got older to pay more attention to what I'm eating. Or it haven't been a concern years ago, but I'm very trying to pay more attention. It says the food and other substances you put in your body may affect the way you feel. I never really realized that. What we be eating can affect the way we feel all the time. That's why when we're talking about diet or we're talking about wellness, overall, the individual, paying attention to what we eat can determine how we feel. Also, pay close attention to what they put in their body. When we pay attention to what we put in our body, that makes us conscious. Make us conscious and aware of our diet, our eating habits, and the way we would like to feel. Because if we eliminate, it says if we eliminate some things and add others, eliminating certain things that make you feel a certain type of way, a way that you don't like, and adding others. You know, Craig, he added a lot of apples. You know, I put a bag of apples in there. He added a lot of apples, peanuts. You know, he added a lot of those things. He took out the white ice and honey bun. So he took out something and he added something.
Making me feel sluggish.
Yeah, so we're not just telling you things that we're reading. We're actually telling you things that we have at different period of our lives, applied it to our lives. And that give us credibility, if you will, for discussing a particular topic.
Yeah.
But learning how food makes individuals feel, I was talking about it not too long ago that I love cheeseburgers and honey buns personally, and I used to eat cheeseburgers like, my wife called me, she'd be like, where you at? I'm like, getting a cheeseburger. Babe, where you at? Getting a double cheese. She said, all day. I said, yeah. But I noticed that when I would eat a particular cheeseburger, like at 12 o'clock, I would get so sluggish, I didn't want to actually work. And that was, no matter where I got the burger from. It wasn't a particular store. It was just, that's how that food made me feel. So likewise, you're going to have to do the same thing. Pay attention to what you're eating when you're feeling a particular way that you don't like. That's what I mean. If you don't like a particular way you're feeling, you can always, 85% of the time, pinpoint that feeling back to your diet.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why we're talking about diet and eating right is because a lot of times, us that's in recovery, we have a tendency to change one addiction and switch over to another. Okay. So I may say, well, I'm not using drugs, I'm not drinking alcohol, so now I want to replace that with another habit, and that could be eating food. And like Mike said, when he was eating all these cheeseburgers, he didn't feel like working. That's like a sign of feeling depressed.
Yeah.
And another thing, before you know it, spring will be here, summer will be here, and we want to get rid of a lot of excess fat from our diet, and we want to eliminate it. Now, fat is not bad because there's a thing. I'm about to start a 40-day turn-up.
Here we go. Talk about it.
40-day turn-up. I'm about to do a transformation from fat Craig to
slim Craig.
Or skinny Craig.
Skinny Craig.
And so, one thing I learned from one of the guys who's basically the instructor is a thing called macronutrients. And he was saying that these three nutrients, they are carbohydrates, protein, and fat. These are the three main things that give you a lot of energy in your body. And so we're not going to elaborate on all that and hold up too much time, but change your diet so you can feel good. Right now, I'm drinking coffee and conversation. So be advised, eliminate caffeine as much as possible. All right, let's go, Cam.
And also, I'm sorry, you had something you want to. Let me say one more thing. It says, this is very important. Try eliminating it from your diet for a short period of time. You can try to eliminate something for a short period of time in the effort that you might gauge if that particular thing is the thing that's causing you to feel how you're feeling. That feeling I'm talking about is a feeling that you don't like. If it's something, I like to exercise at least 4 times a week, and I'm 49 years old, and I have to force myself to do the exercise. I don't always feel like doing it. I force myself to do it, but I still had to eliminate something for a period of time. Try eliminating something in your diet and see if that's the thing that's making you feel that feeling that you don't like. If that's not it, try eliminating something else. And then when you find out, you have more energy now, you are getting a lot more sleep or rest or feel just good about yourself after you eliminate something from your particular diet, then hey, I'd say just leave it out.
That's right. When in doubt, do it out.
Do it out. Let's roll.
Okay, so it says you may find that you feel much better when your diet consists mostly of foods that are wholesome and natural. While it may seem that these foods are more expensive when you choose them instead of junk foods, the increase in your food bill will be hardly noticeable.
Wow. And that is true. Last week, I just want to, before we go on, we did a 21-day fast. Me and my wife, we did a 21-day fast, One week we did chicken with no skin. Then the other week we did seafood. Last week we did a veggie diet. And really you can't really tell the difference. I mean, you could tell it without a bunch of grease, but the food is a little expensive, like the article says.
It's always expensive to stay in shape.
But it's exactly. But it is good and healthy, and there is a multivitamin I would strongly suggest for all of us is that it's called a whole food multivitamin. Look for the multivitamin that says whole food. And one of the things we also implementing in our diet is fish oil.
Fish oil.
Fish oil multivitamins as well. And so don't be afraid to try something new that's healthy. Because we've been living, I know when I was running the street, I was living unhealthy. So now, time to get right. I ain't gonna tell my age like Mike's told his age, you know what I mean? But I'm up in age as well, and so I have to change because I don't want to have prostate cancer. I don't want to have colon, because once you reach 50, all men is recommended that we should have a thorough physical. And without further ado, we can read more on if you would like, Karen, or I can read. You tell me. Or
You can read, but I just want to add, it is expensive to be healthy, but it's more expensive to pay for medical bills.
Yeah.
You know,
I tell you, heard it
a lot of
from
people
the
have
master.
health insurance, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Mm-hmm. According to the Food Guide Pyramid developed by the United States Department of Agriculture, Home and Garden Bulletin number 252, you need to eat the following each day. 3 to 5 servings of vegetables.
You eating your vegetables out there?
2 to 4 servings of fruit.
We eating our fruit.
6 to 11 servings of grain-based foods.
I don't know.
2 to 3 servings of milk, yogurt, and cheese.
Okay.
Which is high in fat. And 2 to 3 servings of meat, which is protein.
Okay.
Poultry, fish, dry beans, eggs.
Love my eggs.
Which is have both protein and I believe carbohydrates and nuts.
Love my peanuts.
Oh yeah, that's
I love my eggs and my peanuts.
It says use sparingly fats, oils, and sweets. Focus on foods that are wholesome, right, natural, and fresh. Do you feel you have a good diet? If not, how are you going to improve it? Do you often overeat or avoid eating? This can cause you to feel badly. Make it a habit to eat 3 healthy meals a day with several healthy between meal snacks if desired. Don't skip any meals.
Do you often, you can get it. How are you going to improve? Do you often overeat or avoid eating? Overeating is what I used to do, I want to say up until last year. Overeating is simply this. I'm full, but I keep eating. I'm literally, the food that you probably have on your plate is sufficient enough, even if it's not a lot in your diet. It's enough that you are full, but you just continue to eat. That comes from overeating. And a lot of times people, no matter the race, no matter the religion, no matter if you're struggling with a substance use disorder or not, a lot of times people will get to out of shape or overweight is because they overeat. It's not a problem eating, it's a problem overeating. So you ask yourself, do you often overeat? Do you often overeat? If you're overeating, just cut off that part where you are full, you content with what you're eating, and you got to cut off that extra plate that you keep making. And I'm telling you, literally, my wife used to have to give me a short plate. She'd ask me, how much you feel like eating? And I say, a lot. And she'd give me a little. And I said, a lot. She said, well, that's enough right there. And I would eat it, and even though I was full, I still wanted more. And that comes from overeating.
And one thing we haven't mentioned, I don't think we ran across it, was drink a lot of water. Water is also good because it flushes a lot of antioxidants out your body as well.
Yeah.
So
We're talking about recovery and wellness lifestyle. So you got to think about it. And our subject today is diets. Diets is something about, you can just keep focusing on diet over and over again, because we often make the declaration, or we make this, January 1st, I'm going to start doing this, and January 30th, it's all out the window. No, you gotta get back up. We're here to encourage you to get back up, get back on that particular diet that you decreed or you said that you was going to do. And just start over. It's okay. Just start over. All right.
exercise, Mike. This is your field. This is your area.
This is my thing. Let's go.
Come on, man. Let's get to it.
If you are exercising regularly, you will enjoy the following benefits: an overall feeling of well-being. That's true. Enhanced ability to sleep with more restful sleep. That's the difference between sleep with you dreaming about all the bad stuff or all the restful sleep. Improved memory and ability to concentrate. Yeah. A decrease in some uncomfortable symptoms. Decreased irritability and anxiety. Improved self-esteem.
Wow.
And weight loss.
Come on. Now
Improved muscle tone. Increased endurance. And increased mobility. I mean, you start to lose the sounds, when you get up there in age and you start picking up weight, bending down, you start making noises. But when you start to lose weight, some of the noises start to go away. Yeah. You get a little bit more increased mobility. So exercise is a very important thing. All these things will fluctuate between different individuals according to their particular bodies and according to they might got some medical issues. But exercise is something that everybody should do. Also, don't try to, I tell my friends, they say, we see you work out and everything. I say, you don't have to do what I do for a workout. You can find your own particular workout, and that's sufficient for you. So if you see somebody picking up some 40 dumbbells, don't try to pick up 40 dumbbells until you work up to it.
What required weight that you would recommend for a person who hasn't worked out in a long time?
Start with 10s and 20s.
10s and 20s.
Start small. And don't try to, if you're working out with dumbbells and weights, just start small, work yourself up. If you don't lift weights, you can go walking or running or whatever. You got to find something to do, some type of exercise. You cannot do the exercise that you see everybody else doing. So you got to remember, just find something that you are comfortable doing and put that into your exercise regime.
Good morning. Someone's there?
Good morning.
Good morning. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes. Hi, morning. My name is Julio.
Julio.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Julio? Man, glad to have you on this morning. How's everything going with you?
What's this, Greg?
This is Craig. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So, I was thinking about you guys today, man. I was online. Actually, I've been up since 5 in the morning. I usually start my day off at 5 in the morning and do my readings and writings and stuff. And I had to make a couple phone calls, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna join that coffee and conversation Zoom meeting. I thought you guys use Zoom, because I'm so used to being on that platform like every day. So but they told me Microsoft, so I was like waiting for you guys to come in, and then I just got a text saying that you guys are doing it to the phone, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, we on Teams. We on Teams. That's my fault. If you got the bad information. However, did you catch some of the conversation that we're talking about? We're talking about wellness, man, recovery and wellness lifestyle.
Diet and exercising.
I hear you, man.
How your diet come along? Are you dieting? Are you staying healthy, man?
Man, I ain't even gonna front, man.
Come on.
The only thing that I'm probably I know I drink a lot more water than soda.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a start.
So yeah, so that's the start right there. And I don't try to eat too much fried food anymore. I think because of my hernia also, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I think like, going through what I'm going through right now, waiting for surgery, it's been helping me like just watch what I eat. Like
Right.
I've been buying turkey bacon and my
that's
brother was like, man, that stuff is nasty. I said, I don't want it.
yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to eat the pork bacon, man. Like, it ain't bad, turkey bacon.
No, it ain't bad at all.
So, nah, it ain't bad. So, but me working on the diet right now, it's not really my goal. I do watch what I eat.
Good.
Sometimes I'll be slipping up big time at nighttime. So, I got to be more mindful of that, of myself at nighttime, because every time I eat dinner, I always want something sweet,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you be getting chased around. You be getting chased around the house about cakes and stuff.
Nah. You know what? Honestly, I don't even I don't even buy that at the store anymore. I don't even buy no cakes. Like when I go to shop, right? Like I don't even get no boxes of cake or nothing like that. But I do mess with like the cereal. You know what I mean? Like I might get like Captain Crunch Berry or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get now? Let me ask you something. Do you get a Saturday morning bowl, or you just get
The little
the
bowl.
little bowl?
Nah, man, I don't even mess with it like in the morning. It's at nighttime. In the morning, I eat my eggs. I need me a nice breakfast in the morning.
There we go. We talked about
Yeah,
that.
eggs is good, man. It's hard.
Yeah, I need me some eggs and maybe some whole fries.
Okay.
Some peppers on it,
Oh, that sounds good right now.
Yeah. All right. All right, man. Yeah, but just keep in mind what we're talking about. We're talking about recovery and wellness lifestyle. And we went over something about exercise, right, Mike?
Yeah, we was talking. Let me finish reading this part right here real quick. It said, with some illnesses or disabilities, your ability to exercise may be limited or restricted in some way. You may be able to exercise for only short periods of time. You may need to avoid strenuous activities. You may be able to exercise only some parts of your body. You may need to avoid moving some parts of your body. You can do some kind of exercise every day or vary it according to the weather, what you feel like, and what things you need to get done. Is your exercise tailored to meet your specific needs? And what that's basically saying, like I was just mentioning earlier, everybody can exercise, but everybody can't exercise according to the next man or woman. You have to find some exercise that's tailor-made for you. Because if you gotta have like a surgery or something, it's something certain exercise you can't do anyway. So walking might be a good exercise, but lifting might not be a good exercise. So when we're talking about exercise, each individual has to find what particular exercise is tailor-made for them. So you have to find that out on your own.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Julio.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, man. I know you say you have a hernia and all that. You can't do no strenuous. Now, are you doing a little walking exercise?
Yes, I might walk around the block over here where I'm at.
Okay.
But I noticed even doing that, I
Yeah.
had strained, my hernia, which caused me to come in here and lay down.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
to be like very careful what
Yeah.
I'm doing, I don't walk. I don't walk every day. I
Gotcha.
haven't been outside,
Okay.
in 2 days, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't like walk, but I do. Once the snow leaves, you know what I mean. Once the snow, you know, I was just thinking about that too. It's good for me to walk in the morning, at least around the block.
Yeah.
You know, because I been wanting to walk to like ShopRite, because I live like right in back of Home Depot.
Okay.
Called Township, and but you know what? I know I'm gonna be hurting on my way back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
I don't even do that. You know, I just like reach out to people, you know, and have them take me to ShopRite or something, you know.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
my advice to you,
Tough, man.
yeah, my advice to you, Julio, until you get that surgery, man, take it easy, limit yourself, and we're gonna move on to the next one.
That's good. At least he knows. You know, he said some very important things.
Gotcha.
He know his limit. He said, "My mind say I can go to ShopRite, but my body say when you come back, you mine." You know, so he recognized that's a good thing because in being in the recovery type of field, if you can have that type of conversation with yourself, you put yourself in a better position of succeeding because you're able to say, hold on, my mind's saying this, but my body know on the way back, you're going to wish you never took that walk. But if he's able to gauge himself, everybody needs to know how to gauge themselves and know my pastor always say each individual have to know their own boundaries. You have to know your boundaries and your limits of what you can do, when you can do it, how far you can do it, how long, all that. You have to understand it. So that's good. Thanks for that information.
Oh, I thought you was gonna share. I thought you was gonna share, Mike, about the
What?
the sledding, man. You
Oh,
took-
man.
Come on, man.
No.
Oh, you want to leave that out? All right, we move on if you don't want to share that.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I used to go out to sled, or when it was snowing, I would take my granddaughter out and we'd go sledding and everything. And when I come back in the house, and my wife will always have like the icy hot and stuff at the top of the steps waiting for me, and stuff for my back and my knees. Because even though my mind was like, I want to go out here and play in the snow with my granddaughter, my wife knew when you come back in the house, you gonna feel
Icy hot.
everything you just went out there to do. And that's because I didn't know, I didn't judge my limits and understood what was going to happen. So you learn from it. Where we at?
All right.
Let's move.
Sleep.
Huh?
Sleep.
Yes. Next week we talked about diet. Then we talked about exercise. Now we're going to talk about sleep. Go ahead, Miss Karen.
It says you will feel better if you sleep well. Your body needs time every day to rest and heal. If you often have trouble sleeping, either falling asleep or waking during the night and being unable to get back to sleep, one or several of the following ideas might be helpful to you. Go to bed at the same time every night and get up at the same time every morning. Avoid sleeping in. Sleeping much later than usual time for getting up. It will make you feel worse.
Wow.
Establish a bedtime ritual by doing the same things every night for an hour or two before bedtime so your body knows when it's time to go to sleep.
I do that. I do. Let's move. The first one, it says go to bed at the same time every night. I go to bed early and I wake up early. I can literally go to sleep early, get up at like 4 o'clock, but I went to bed so early. And the reason why that works for me won't work for everybody else is because I do my best studying and my brain is clearer in the morning. So everything that I have to study, anything I have to prepare for that day, for my assignment, for work, for anything, I get all that information done in the morning time. So I go to bed early, I wake up early. So everybody have to find their sleeping pattern. And then it says establish a bedtime ritual. One of my bedtime rituals is reading a devotional book before I go to bed. And the reason why I say that because whatever I was reading and it was positive, while I'm asleep, I'm thinking about that same particular thing. That's one of my strategies that I do, a ritual I have. Let's go.
I find it hard to have a ritual because of this technology. Even when I put my phone down, I'm just thinking about going, like, using my phone. I'm like, goodness, I need my phone, like, 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Next one says, avoid caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol.
There's some big teens. They big.
Eat on a regular schedule and avoid a heavy meal prior to going to bed. Don't skip any meals.
Wow. Eat a heavy bed. My wife always said that.
Hunger pain.
You eat heavy. She tried not to make me eat heavy on the way to bed. Next.
Eat plenty of dairy foods and dark green leafy vegetables. Exercise daily, but avoid strenuous or invigorating activity before going to bed. Play soothing music on a tape or CD that shuts off automatically after you are in bed. Try a turkey sandwich.
There go that turkey again.
Before bedtime to make you feel drowsy. Turkey makes you feel drowsy. Try having a small snack before you go to bed. Something like a piece of fruit and a piece of cheese or something cottage cheese so you don't wake up hungry in the middle of the night. Have a similar small snack if you awaken in the middle of the night. Take a warm bath or shower before going to bed. Place a drop of lavender oil on your pillow.
Whoa.
Drink a cup of herbal chamomile tea or take several chamomile capsules before going to bed.
Good sleep.
Wow.
That's good. Good strategies that can work for different individuals.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different strategy that they use. A lot of people just go to sleep, no have nothing. It's a mountain. They sleep right wherever they at. That's where they fall asleep at. Right.
And some people they use melatonin.
Mm-hmm.
Melatonin help people who have a hard time going to sleep. That's something that your doctor probably would prescribe for you. I wouldn't suggest it because I'm not a doctor. But
all right.
Whatever your doctor tell you,
Listen to the doctor.
listen to the doctor. Don't listen to me.
Listen to your doctor for any wellness. We're talking about recovery and wellness lifestyle. We are here at Capital Recovery Center. We are your recovery coaches for Cumberland County. We are closed for only by appointment only. If y'all want to see an appointment or come in, just call us 856-391-7449. Let's see, what else we got?
Good?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, it says, as you read through this booklet and answer the questions, you may have felt overwhelmed with all the things you need to do to help yourself feel better and improve the quality of your life. Review the booklet and draw a circle around one or two things you want to work on right away. Then begin working on them. When you feel you have made some good progress on those issues, review the booklet again and choose something else to work on. Keep doing this until you have made your life the way you want it to be. Do it at your own pace.
Remember, we just went over was diet, exercise, and sleep. And when you're dealing with recovery and wellness lifestyle, you can't leave these things out. You can focus on the substance use disorder, your meetings and your sponsors and your recovery coaches and all that coping skill things that you need for your recovery. However, don't neglect to deal with your diet, exercising, and sleeping. All of that coexists. All of that is a part of the individual's recovery process. So that's why we discuss not only substance use disorder strategies or peer recovery support strategies, we also deal with wellness and things like diets, exercising, and sleep. So again, make sure you worry about that, not just the substance use part, you worry about all areas of your life.
And also, if you would like a copy of this pamphlet or article or guide, a self-help guide, please feel free to reach out to us at Capital Recovery Center.
Yes.
Mike, who is very savvy in technology, he will be able to forward this information, right, Mike?
I'll send you right to you, and I'll give you the link from the company that had provided it, which was SAMHSA, and prepared by Mary Ellen Copeland. And it's just some great information that we not only give to the individuals who we do in the recordings, we use it for our own personal lifestyle. So thank y'all for tuning in today for another great session at Coffee and Conversation. Next week we'll be here again every Tuesday, but don't forget about Thursday at 1 p.m. all recovery meeting.
All right.
Julio, thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
For me,
Yes, sir.
I just want to thank you guys, man. I think it is important to be aware of that, wellness, my diet and all that.
Yes, sir.
So thank you. I appreciate that information.
You're welcome, sir.
Anytime, man.
How can we help you with your recovery today?
We'll see you. We'll see you Thursday. if you
Thursday,
can make
1
it.
p.m. if you're available.
Thank you for joining.
Okay, thank you.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see y'all again Thursday, 1 p.m.
All right, brother.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.